The story of this zombie apocalypse begins in Spain in the year 1938, where the Civil War has been going on for 2 years, where the Nazis have started supporting the nationalists and the Republicans are on the verge of defeat. During this time, people were celebrating a wedding in a village. Then a convoy of vehicles led by a Nazi major arrives there. The courtiers give the major a glass of strong liquor, which is so strong that after drinking it, the major's throat burns and he starts coughing, due to which the villagers laugh at this. Insulted, the major orders his soldiers to kill everyone present in the party. After this, the soldiers wear gas masks and throw a blue gas bomb, which spreads throughout the village. Meanwhile, we see Captain John, who is being sentenced to death for hitting a court judge with his head. But at the last moment, his uncle General Lozano, who is a high official, saves him. In his office, Lozano explains to John that if he wants to win back the army's trust, he must deliver a letter to this place which is in enemy territory. This job was extremely dangerous, so it was given to John in lieu of his death sentence. John has no choice but to accept this mission because John cannot drive, so a boy named Cruz is made his driver. Cruz is also being punished because he ran away during a battle, due to which people consider him a coward. Before leaving for the mission, John meets a friend of his who has recently lost his hand. He offers him a cigarette. After this, his friend is put on a strange Nazi train, which has unknown markings on it, and this train is being led by the same Nazi major. After driving for a few hours, John and Cruz are stopped by German soldiers on the way. Their leader was not letting them go further. So John threatens the leader with a gun, due to which he lets them go. Moving forward, John sees that the Germans are putting barbed wire fence in that area. A little while later, they hear the sound of a plane flying overhead. John uses a mirror to identify them. Watches the battle. Then one of the planes crashes nearby and the pilot jumps out with a parachute. John asks de Cruz to stop the car so that they can help the pilot, as he was from their army. Both of them go through the forest and see the broken parts of the plane, which have the same markings as the Nazi train. Finally, they see that the pilot is hanging from a tree, but he was dead from the fall and both his legs were missing. Suddenly, enemy soldiers surround them. These soldiers are led by the sergeant, who immediately snatches John and de Cruz's guns. John lies that he has secret information, due to which the sergeant comes close to him. Then John hits him on the head, but Priest stops him by kicking him and threatens John with a knife. Then the sergeant stops him from killing him because John was an important prisoner for him. When they check John's clothes, they find a letter about his mission, but there was only a simple paper in the envelope, on which was written that the war is won with courage. Seeing this, Sargon angrily tells Fuse that he should shoot de Cruz. As soon as Fuse takes out his gun, de Cruz's pants become wet and yellow due to fear. Finally, Sargon arrests both of them and everyone starts leaving from there. Then a photographer stays behind and starts taking photos of the hanging pilot, but then the pilot wakes up as a zombie and kills the photographer by biting him. In an attempt to save his partner, Botched throws the zombie away, due to which blue powder gets on his hand. But the zombie still keeps moving and Botched fires at him. But the bullets were not affecting the zombie. Finally, Sargon shoots him in the head, due to which the zombie dies. Everyone was surprised and thinking that maybe the pilot has been possessed by the spirit of some ghost. At the same time, his dead partner also comes alive and tries to attack. They twist his neck and throw him on the ground, but he still remains alive. On this, the political commissioner shoots him in the head and kills him completely. After this, they tie the hands of John and Cruz and take them to their camp. But when they reach there, they get a shock because the camp had already been attacked. Then Brodsky finds the same blue powder there. Everyone finds the dead body of one of his fellow soldiers. One of the soldier wounds start healing slowly and she suddenly becomes alive as a zombie. John sees that all the dead people are becoming alive, so his group starts retreating a bit. Then a soldier sees his zombie father and goes to him, but that zombie immediately makes him his prey. Now all the zombies start coming to them, so the group starts firing at them. Those zombies were dying only after hitting headshots, but the number of zombies was very high. The group runs to the shore and somehow they escape by taking a boat. The zombies try to chase them, but they are not able to go very far. After this, the sergeant finally allows John and de Cruz to untie the ropes, but first he punches John so that the score of the head hit is even. Both teams are temporarily together in view of the zombie apocalypse. They get ready to do the job, even though they are enemies. Eventually they reach the other shore and hide the boat behind tree branches and start crossing the jungle, but there they find more zombies. These zombies were probably normal people who attack them without wasting time. Priest Killer gives John a weapon so that he can protect himself. Meanwhile, Brodsky tries to save Cruz, but the zombies jump on him. Broadsky knocks down some zombies, but one zombie bites his leg and the rest of the zombies fall and surround him. Priest Killer wants to save him, but John pulls him back as there was no point in saving him now. The whole group watches their best friend fall prey to zombies. After this they move forward and by evening they reach their safe house. As soon as they go inside, 3 people point their guns at them. Lieutenant Judel, Private Raphael, and Sister Flo. Sergeant's group also takes out their weapons and an argument begins between the two sides. When it is revealed that they are all running away from zombies, they too agree to work together. The whole group spends the night in the safe house and Sister Floor treats everyone's wounds. During dinner, Cruz realizes that Fuse is the same famous bike racer who gave her an autograph in her childhood. But Fuse denies this. Meanwhile, when Judah tries to flirt with the priest killer, she tells him about the incident of killing the priest who was harassing her younger sister to get rid of him. On the other hand, the commissioner goes to a private place and takes out his hidden phone and makes a secret call to someone. John lights a fire on the letter to light his cigarette, the heat of which makes a secret message written on the letter visible, which had a map of the entire area, but John keeps it with himself for now. After this, he tries his luck by wooing the priest killer, but she rejects him too and notices that his hands are neither worn out from hard work nor do they have marks of battle. On which John confesses that he is a lawyer. During the night they hear the painful howl of a wolf, and when they look through the window, a zombie is heading towards the house. Rafik immediately shoots it dead, but in a short while a whole crowd of zombies arrives there. Everyone quickly packs up their belongings and prepares to leave, but the zombies start putting their hands in through the windows and catches the priest killer. But she frees himself with his blade. When the zombies try to break the door, the group blocks the door with a heavy box and escapes through the back door. As soon as the zombies enter, Fuse lights the dynamite and throws it on them, blowing up both the house and all the zombies. After walking in the forest for a few hours, they see an electric fence, in which many zombies were trapped. One of these zombies was Broads. Seeing his condition, John kills him with a mercy shot. After this John shows the others the map, which was in German language. It turns out the Nazis knew about the hordes of zombies. They knew about the location of the zombies beforehand and had placed these fences after estimating their direction and time. Seeing this, they think that the Nazis might be behind the experiment that created these zombies. Being trapped inside the fences, they decide that they will go to the place marked with an X on the map and find out what is happening here. After some time, they reach the village where the film started, but now there was no one there. There was just a destroyed party, which was covered with blue powder. After this, when Cruz was busy repairing the truck, the priest killer sees light in the church. When they go inside, they find a scary lab there. A container was kept among the blood-soaked tools, on which the same mark was made which was in the train. Then suddenly they hear a sound and a woman comes out from hiding. This is Anna, who was the bride in that wedding. She tells that when the Nazis started firing, her husband fell on her, which saved her life. After this the Nazis threw a blue smoke bomb and Anna took advantage of the opportunity and ran away. Then she tells that she saw the dead people walking again, and the Nazis laughing from a distance, sometimes catching some zombies and taking them to the church where they had built a lab to experiment on them. Suddenly there was an explosion and the blue powder spread all around. After this the Nazis also became zombies. Some survivors were trying to escape, but they could not escape. While the whole group was listening to this story, the commissioner finds all the papers related to the experiment and steals them quietly. Then they hear the sound of a car. But when they try to leave, the commissioner takes out a gun and blocks the door. The commissioner tells that he has stolen the formula of the blue powder and wants to use it to win the war. But he is not ready to take any enemy team member with him, but even his own team refuses to support him. Then Cruz enters the building, the commissioner takes him hostage and using him as a shield, slowly comes out of the roof. Then he throws Cruz back to the team. Just then a horde of zombies. It pounces on him and eats him. Flora immediately closes the door and reveals that she knows this church. She leads everyone to a secret underground tunnel hidden through a back door. As the group runs into the tunnel, Anna turns into a zombie and attacks Jurail. The others separate her from Jurail, but in the struggle, Anna bites Rafik's leg. Rafik pushes her away and Jurail holds her down. The priest killer shoots her in the head. A red mark appears on Rafik's leg, so the others ask him to remove his shoe and sock to see if the bite has penetrated the skin. Then they hear a crowd of zombies approaching and they run to a gate. They shoot at the gate to open it and get out. As everyone leaves, Floor closes the gate from the inside. She reveals that she has been bitten as well. Sargon gives her some extra bullets as a goodbye kiss and Floor bravely dies, killing the zombies. Meanwhile, D. Cruz going back to get the truck, John suggests that they should go to the Nazi outpost where he saw the train, whose containers had the same markings as the one in the church. John believes that they may have an antidote to the infection there. When the others refuse to go into enemy territory, John gives them an emotional speech and says that the infection will kill the civilian as well. Meanwhile, Cruz arrives with the truck but hides the fact that he has also been bitten. The group decides to follow John's plan and they reach the outpost by morning. Reaching there, the others hide and John reaches the entrance. Then a guard almost shoots him. A little while later, Lozano and the Major come out and reveal that they already know everything because of the phone call from the commissioner. Lozano allows John in because he was his nephew, but does not allow the rest of the group. He also tells them that the higher-ups are going to bomb the area soon. But John refuses to leave his team behind and goes to his. Returns to the team. Lozano wanted to stop the bombing to save his nephew, but the bastard Major shoots him. On the other hand, John and the others did not want to die for nothing without trying. Then D. Cruz tells that he was bitten by a zombie hidden in the truck. So he wants to use his last breath to protect the country. He takes a bomb and starts going to blow up the gate. Before leaving, Fuse tells that he remembers the day when he gave an autograph to D. Cruz. Now D. Cruz moves towards the gate with a grenade but the guards shoot him, but he immediately turns into a zombie and lets the guards shoot him, until he reaches the gate. Rafik uses his sharp shooting to give him cover fire. But in the end the guards shoot D. Cruz in the head. As he falls, the grenade also falls and the gate blows up with the explosion. The group then goes inside and passes through a tunnel, where they shoot some guards and move forward. Soon they reach the train where everyone escapes before it is bombed. John was preparing to leave the checkpoint. John wanted to find antidote, but Fuse and Jurel have no interest in saving the world. They try to escape by joining the crowd. At the same time, zombies also come out of the tunnel and the Nazi soldiers get busy fighting them. The rest of the group tries to move forward. The room had turned into a bloodbath, so Rafik stays on the train and gives cover to the rest of the group. John and the priest killer keep moving forward. They were finding zombies on the way, whom they shoot and move forward. Jurel is also killing the zombies around, but soon he runs out of bullets, due to which he decides to fight with his hands. Then Rafik saves him with his remaining bullets, but suddenly a zombie pulls Rafik down. Scared, Jurel runs and hides inside a truck, and at the same time Fuse also comes inside. Hiding inside, they wait for death, remembering their wives, but then they see in the mirror of the truck that the back of the truck is filled with gunpowder. Fuse has some dynamite left. So Jurel lights it with his cigarette. The two blow up the truck with a big explosion and sacrifice a lot of zombies along with themselves. The three remaining survivors finally find the train compartment on which the mark was made. Sergeant decides to find the train engine and run it, while John and Priest Killers start looking for the antidote. Then inside the train they find Major, who has just injected himself. John says that he has wasted the antidote, but Major tells that there is no such antidote. He says that he himself made the powder which he also injected himself. Then his body also starts changing. But Priest Killer immediately shoots him in the head. At the same time the zombies start trying to break the door. John steps back. Just then a zombie chained behind the curtain bites his hand. Priest Killer wastes no time shooting the zombie and then chops off John's hand to prevent him from turning into a zombie. As soon as the hand falls down, it starts getting infected. Then the zombies break the door and enter inside. Seeing this, John and Priest Killer hide in a small compartment. On the other hand, the surgeon in the engine also manages to start the train, and the train starts moving slowly, but he is soon surrounded by zombies. After killing some zombies, he uses his last bullet to kill himself so that he does not turn into a zombie too. As soon as the train comes out of the tunnel, several planes come and drop bombs on the entire area, killing all the zombies. During this blast, John and Priest Killer kiss each other. After some time, Rafik regains consciousness and is shocked to see that the train has safely left the area. John and Priest Killer are also fine due to the protection of the strong compartment, and all the zombies were also wiped out by the bombing. Eventually they get off the train and John offers Priest Killer to come with him, but she refuses and decides to go to France. While leaving she also refuses to tell John her name. In the end, a dead soldier's hand is suddenly seen moving on the train, and the movie ends here. If you like the explanation, then please subscribe to